Gwyneth Paltrow has launched a candle that smells like her vagina and it's already sold out. Sold out how? Who wants a room to smell like a burnt fanny? No wonder Chris Martin left. It's all yellow. It's all yellow. What next? Bollock-scented bath salts? This is yet another example of how pretty people can get away with anything. Paltrow makes millions. If my mum was down Bristol Market flogging growler candles, we put her in a home. Try before you buy. It's great for Valentine's. Where am I going, Russ? Where am I going? Oh, I didn't put that one out. So... well, that was too much. I don't mind 2 unlit candles going in your mum's fanny, but a lit one? Christ, this made me laugh. Dad left seriously unimpressed by supermarket's frog cake decoration. A dad in Australia went to his local supermarket and ordered a cake for his frog-obsessed son's 3rd birthday. He paid $49. It took them 3 days to make it. It arrived on the morning of his birthday. And he looked like this. I mean, that's not a frog. That's a smiley face and a pair of tits. Finally, in good deeds, my brother rang me and said, Ross, you've got to show the world that video of the Dutch guy who laughs like a chicken. Yes, I do.
Nee, oh nee, maar dat je toch... Ja, dat zie je op de televisie, dat moet ik al lachen. Ik kan die gaan zo wel weg.
My favourite news story this week came from the Bible of Truth, the Sunday Sport. An old lady wanted to get a tattoo of the astrologer Russell Grant, but instead, the tattooist accidentally gave her a tattoo of me. Was the old lady happy? Not really. I wanted Russell Grant, not that cunt. It's incredible, right? Look at that tattoo, right? Look at it. Look at that, man. Like, I know, I mean, my eyes are bad, but that isn't a lazy eye. That isn't eye in a coma. Also, why am I horribly burnt? It looks like they put me under a George Foreman grill. What a headline this is. Sex toys worth $1 million stolen from a lorry in Northamptonshire. Whoever stole them, one thing we know, they will not come quietly. Now, you wouldn't with 5 dildos up your arse. Now, for some reason, this is amazing, for some reason, the police tried to find the sex toys by asking for help on Facebook. Why? What did the British public do? They took the piss. Norman said, I assume they smashed in the driver's back doors and slipped in through the rear. Emma chipped in with, the dogging crowd must have had a good night in that lay-by. And Phil went for, my mate Carla has been walking a bit funny, maybe check her out.
With winter fast approaching, Doncaster Council have asked people to spread the word and think of names for its 2 new gritters.
They asked the British public to tweet them suggestions. What did we do? We took the piss. We had Gritney Houston, Spready Mercury and Basil Salty. But the winner is truly wonderful. Gritsy Bitsy, Teeny Winny, Yellow Anti-Slip Machining. Well done, Britain. I really, really love this story. Beloved pet gerbil Nibbles given epic Viking funeral by his family. It's lovely. They put him in a mini longboat, set it on fire and pushed it down the river. Because nothing says a goodbye like turning your gerbil into a flaming Zambuca. Do you want to see it? It is majestic.
I can see him now, sitting at the table in the halls of Valhalla, surrounded by Valkyries, quaffing mead from a drinking horn.
So can I. And it's going to freak the shit out of all the other Vikings. I am Ragnar from Uppsala.
Nibbles, Glastonbury.
Did you hear what this West Country MP said?
A Somerset MP has been strongly criticised for comparing Taunton to the war-torn Syrian city of Aleppo.
It's a bit unfair. Aleppo's all right. Now, Aleppo is nothing like the West Country, and I've got proof. Here's a story from Devon that would never happen in Syria. A 49-year-old man has been arrested on suspicion of driving under the influence of drugs after swerving to avoid Octopus. It gets better. That happened at 5:15 in the afternoon. Nobody in Aleppo is off their tits before Pointless. Imagine the police. Any idea why I pulled you over? Because you're a unicorn and your eyes are made of rainbows? Woman, no, I'm not on drugs. Ask your hippo. This is my favourite quote. Officers said they found no evidence of an octopus on the road. Fucking CSI Devon. The BBC was so bored of Brexit, they had a story about a massive cow.
Knickers is the cow's name. Now, like many of the cows there, he was destined for the abattoir. But when his owner tried to sell him at auction, the meat processors said they couldn't take him as he's just too big.
That is a big cow. He doesn't moo. He fucking roars. He's massive. He shouldn't be called Knickers. He should be called Spanks. Tell you what, let's see the EU put a nappy on that. Now, my favourite thing about this story is definitely the way the Independent explained how much he weighed, right? He's 2,800 pounds, or as they put it, 14.5 Danny DeVito. How brilliant is that? When did he become a unit of measurement? I hope this takes off, just Attenborough. Here we see the blue whale, almost 4,000 times the size of Danny DeVito. Just your mum at Christmas. Oh, I've had a big Christmas. I put on half a DeVito. Your dad did a Schwarzenegger in the toilet. Did you see this? A church in Mexico has revealed a huge statue of baby Jesus. Only problem, looks less like Jesus, more like Phil Collins. Look at that. Wow. And lo, the baby Jesus did say, oh, think twice. So many questions, so many questions. Why does Jesus look like Phil Collins? Why has he got abs? Why is a baby receding? Why is he wearing hot pants? And why is he doing jazz hands? Unbelievably, that wasn't the worst Jesus of the week. Did you see this stained glass window? What the hell is Mary holding? Well, now we all know why the windows are stained. God, I love this story.
Now, an 82-year-old woman has described the moment she made a man regret breaking into her home in New York after she fought back. The intruder was unaware that despite Willie Murphy's age, she is still in very good shape and is not your average 82-year-old.
You can say that again. Listen to what she did to the intruder.
I took that table and I went to working on him, and guess what? The table broke, and it had metal legs, and I'm jugging him, jugging him, jugging him. And when he's down, I'm jumping on him.
busted like a goddamn trampoline. There's more.
There's a bottle of baby shampoo on the table. I grabbed the shampoo, and guess what? He's still on the ground in his face.
Eat Head and Shoulders, motherfucker! The ending was glorious.
The police arrive on the porch, and the house is already open, so they come in. He's laying down already, because I had really did a number on that man. I'm serious.
Do you reckon she's got a sign outside her house that just says, beware of me? My mum's my favourite lady, I would have to say, just because her brain is brilliant. You'd love her, you would absolutely love her. I asked her recently, you know that question, have you ever done that? Where you go, hey, Mum, right, if you could have any meal, you're on death row, what would be your final meal? This was my mum's answer. I'll just have whatever they're having. The game. You can have a... Well, what crime did I commit? It doesn't... You have to invent a crime. I'm like, I don't know, Mum. You killed a pig with a hammer. Jesus, did I? You think you know yourself? She was telling everyone. At this part, yeah, pig, hammer. I don't know. Must have lost that. She came back to me an hour later, went, I thought about it. I don't deserve anything. Tell him I'll just have toast.
Entrance.
Thank you.
Thank you. Flipping it. Perform the best stunt using this wheelbarrow. You have 1 hour. Your time starts now.
Oh, God.
I do all my own stunts, by the way.
I'm thinking height.
Okay.
We could go past, and I have to be... Oh, you're kind of stood in it, and you're kind of push. Yeah.
Have you ever heard of Russell Howard?
I believe I have.
So it's already dangerous, but we're going to make it even more dangerous with the help of booze and fags. So we have a swig of gin, then we light up some cigarettes, and then I get into the shark-filled wheelbarrow, and I go straight into the wheelie bin of Brickfield Doom.
Sorry, Brickfield Doom?
Yeah. Right, gin first, yeah. Right, now we light up.
Blow back?
I don't know how this works, yeah.
You go first.
Yeah. Oh, come on, mate. Like a sort of dickhead. Yeah, I'm lit. Jesus. You in?
Nope.
She's lit. Lord. Yeah. Faster. Now that's a stunt. Dangerous, sexy, like that.
Oh, man. I'm genuinely irritated that you have managed to make falling out of a wheelbarrow with a cuddly shark look quite cool.
Yeah.
That was me trying to come out as quick as possible. I'm actually not very familiar with doors. That bit there was... Right.
Hello, Tim.
Hello.
What the dickens?
Oh.
Make this wind-up little man go on the most extraordinary journey.
You have 30 minutes. Your time starts now.
See, I'm trying to think of something other than just like a long journey.
The motion of the winding, it doesn't say has to be how he goes on his journey.
No.
I think we're going to head out to the road, lads. And we're going to give this guy the ride of his life, quite literally.
Do you want to see Russell Howard's little man journey?
Oh, I do.
OK.
Right, you ready?
Yep.
So, he's about to go on a physical journey and a spiritual one.
And who am I?
You're the Buddha, so hit him with a quote.
The root of suffering is attachment.
Bit more preachy. Come on, mate.
You can only lose what you cling to.
That's better. I'm going to get him up there.
OK. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without.
Sort of more spiritual.
I am doing it
No,
spiritually.
you're not doing it a bit more flamboyantly, mate.
Rule your mind, or it will rule you.
No, you're saying it.
Saying it very
You
well.
sound like a geography teacher. I need you to say it like the Buddha.
The root of suffering is attachment.
Right, he's right at the top now.
I'm ready. The mind is everything. What you think you become.
Right, I'm going to let him go. You right?
OK, I'm ready.
Right, here we go, Buddha. Right, here he goes.
Rule your mind.
Here he comes.
Or it will rule you.
Now! Yes! And that's why people follow you.
Normally, when you see someone talking about their faith, it tends to be in a very soft, gentle way. But you were encouraging Alex as if you were a football manager. That's it. More spiritual. Say it more spiritual. Well, I really loved it. It's fascinating, Alex. Who's going to read the task out?
That's him.
OK.
When instructed, put your grape in either your mouth or your hand whilst staring at the Taskmaster. You must then answer the Taskmaster's question and fool the Taskmaster into thinking your grape is not where your grape is. You must not eat your grape. Your answer must contain at least 5 words. If the Taskmaster correctly guesses where your grape is, you are eliminated.
You get a grape. Yeah. You can put it in your hand or you can pop it in your mouth. Then I'm going to ask you a question that you have to answer in detail. And at the end of your answer, I will guess whether your grape is in your hand or your mouth. Right.
If you fool him, you stay in. If you don't, you go out. Whoever's still standing at the end of that gets 5 points. Russell Howard, you're next. Please put your grape in either your hand or your mouth.
You're in a fight with Theresa May's husband. How are you going to take him down?
Hit him as hard as I possibly could. And I would then look at Theresa May and I would say, if you don't correctly fund the NHS, I will finish him.
OK. I believe the grape to be in Russell's hand.
Russell, where is your grape? It's a head-to-head. It's Russell Howard to play first.
OK.
Shoot.
What are your favourite words that begin with S?
Slippery. Sausages. Serendipity.
It's so creepy. Fool me once, you won't fool me again. It's in your hand.
Can we check
it in your mouth?
It's in my pocket. I'll be honest with you, I forgot.
Hello.
Hello, Asim.
Hey, man.
Hello, Russell.
Hello.
Rugby, eh?
There's a task somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's there.
Yeah.
Let's take my shirt off for this thing.
coming in.
Knock the bails off the stumps.
You've got a maximum of 1 over. Don't know what that is.
Which is a throw.
And over is 6 throws.
Which is 6, that's what I was going to say, which is a throw times 6, if you'd let me finish.
You must make your attempts from behind this stump.
No stumps may be moved.
Fastest wins.
Your time starts now.
But I don't have a ball. I do have loads of balls.
So they had to knock off the bails from 22 yards, which is the length of 10 queen-size beds or 10 king-size beds, because you do it width-wise, so it doesn't matter if it's queen or king. Obviously, they had balls provided, but this is Series 6, so they're not just going to grab the balls and throw.
I haven't seen these, but anyone who just grabbed the balls and threw them, that would be an act of madness.
Stupidity.
I agree. I have to make a really quick phone call, so I'll be right back.
Who's next?
The final person, it's Russell Howard.
Russell Howard.
Russell Howard.
Sportsman.
First time, I reckon. There you go. Call me when I'm needed.
Difficult not to be impressed, I suppose. Because you were also delighted by Russell's skills, you will have missed his outline, which was, call me when I'm needed.
I've never done that before. It was exhilarating.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier when there's no batsman.
OK, it's a box.
Hi, Possums.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Do something manly with this cardboard box.
Manliest Thing wins.
So you've got 20 minutes. Your time starts now. I could get in it and cough, couldn't I? Pretend I've got flu.
Manly, though. What does manly mean, you know?
DIY is pretty manly.
It means they've got a man's characteristics. In macho, isn't it? Macho.
I'm going to need a woman.
OK, I'll get you a woman.
I mean, the manliest thing I can think of is just, like, beating the out of it. You know? Like, windmilling it. Just...
You get me a pipe.
OK.
And let's meet outside.
See you in a minute.
Yep. Right, let's get this. Look at this, off.
Oh.
I've got some tattoos, you may have noticed.
Yeah.
Beard, petrol, Clarkson and Top Gear. So what's your problem?
I was thinking...
Don't listen to your mum!
I might go back to university.
What the... Go down the local abattoir, take your own hammer and start taking names. Next!
Tinder?
No. If you want to get a woman, what do? I've told you before.
Hammer abattoir.
No! You want to get a woman, your best advice, light a fire.
Right.
Get what you've killed at the abattoir, burn that, hopefully pig. The scent of the meat will bring the lady to you, cook her the meat, bang, done, marriage. Till, of course, she... Your brother!
All right, Russell.
What?
You okay?
No, I'm fine, yeah. I felt pretty manly. I forgot my tie and all.
Such a different... such a different understanding of manly. I was on board with all of the stuff, the saw, the toplessness, the tattoos, and then we got on to the taking a hammer to an abattoir.
Listen, I don't know, well, I'm not the most manly man, but I imagine that's what they do.
That's what they do.
Did you go to university? Yes. If you did, tell us a good story from there. If not, do a cool dance. Well... I lived with a warden in halls of residence, and the first week I was there, he woke me up at 2 in the morning. And he was 40, I was 18, but he got free accommodation because he was doing a degree and he was older. And he kind of woke me up. I'm doing both, I'm combining them. He kind of woke me up and went, psst. It was 2 in the morning, and I went, what? And he went, drink this. And it was cider that he'd made. And slightly weird that he was in my room, because I remember locking it, but he was in. And then I'm sort of drinking cider, and there's a 40-year-old man at the end of my bed, and he says, and this is a quote that's really stayed with me, because I think it's the most British sexual brag I've ever heard. He said out loud, yeah, me and the partner had sex this weekend. Ooh, Russell. If there was a World Cup for shagging, we'd have made the quarterfinals. It's the most British thing I've ever heard in my life.